David Bay here from MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Australia for the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia. I'm here with bikini competitor Janet Layug. Did I get that one right?
Correct. That is right, Layug.
No N, Layung, or Layug, or any of the other ways people pronounce it?
I've heard it all, but you got it right this time. I'm proud of that.
That's because we practiced before the camera started rolling. I'm not gonna. I can't lie to him. Janet, you won here last year. Third place a couple weekends ago in Columbus. Not exactly where you want to be. What's been the game plan over the last couple weeks? Try to get back in the winner's circle here in Melbourne.
Oh gosh, that third place did throw me off for a little bit, and of course I wasn't happy. But I had a couple of weeks to make the last-minute changes, and I think I got it. So, worked a little bit harder and bring a little bit different look from Ohio.
Now, when you say different look, details, I mean, what when you look at pictures from Ohio and you say these are the things I need to change for Australia, I mean, what were the specifics?
I believe it was coming in a little bit tighter, and that was important to me and my look. So I feel like that's what I need to do to come defend my title. I did win here last year, and it was amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this show and hopefully taking the title home again.
All right. Now, as far as travel goes, it seems like a question I'm asking everybody. Different answers from everyone. How did you manage the long flight, the time change, all that?
Man, I honestly was really looking forward to the 16-hour flight, plus another 5-hour flight, because I'm from Florida, far away. But when you're in between the shows, you're working so hard, you're still, you're back on prep and training and whatnot. The 16 hours gave me a good time to rest my feet, rest my mind, my body, just relax. And you need that coming up before this big show, and this is a huge event here. So many people coming out, so you got to prepare yourself. Now, mentally and physically.
16-hour flight. It seems when you ask people, it's like some people either sleep like the whole time. I got like 11 hours of sleep. I was lucky. And some people don't sleep at all. How did you manage the flight with sleep?
Man, I watched one movie, and this was towards the end of the flight.
So you slept a lot.
So, I just kept getting up, walking around, stretching my legs, and try to shut my eye when I can. That's really important, trying to get the most sleep that you can on a flight that long.
Yeah, it's definitely a rough one. Once again, all the flights for Australia come out of LA, so you had, like you said, a much longer trip. You got to go from Florida to LA to Melbourne, so it definitely something you got to plan for and make sure you have all figured out. But for right now, we're going to let you get going. As you guys can see, a ton of people here at the official athlete meet and greet here in Melbourne. We're actually at the convention center. They're setting up for the expo behind us. But again, we're going to let Janet get going. So once again, guys, David Bay with Janet Layug from MuscularDevelopment.com here from the 2016 Arnold Classic Australia in Melbourne.